Jesus like a little branch. A testimony by Gwen Ford Falconberry. Job 14:7. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Living in the wild wilderness of Arkansas provides endless opportunities for observing nature. It's amazing to me, and even terrifying sometimes in a way, to witness its power, its strength, its impulse towards life. Nowhere is this more obvious than in the immediate vicinity of my house, where my husband Stone battles trees, brush, and briars with a chainsaw, just like Pa Ingalls carved out a homestead. Stone is determined we will have a semblance of order in our small section of the big woods. Nature has other ideas. Last year, he cut down a tree that threatened our roof. The roots were too deep to pull out without making a big mess of things with the tractor, so he just cut it off at the ground level. It looked done for. However, in the spring, there was a brave little branch sprouting from the stump. The life of Jesus in me is like that little branch. It's the overcoming nature of hope. Martin Luther said, "Our Lord has written the promise of resurrection, not in books alone, but in every leaf in springtime." But I think perhaps I see a greater picture of it in a branch that sprouts from a stump. Hope says there is nothing I can do that will stop me from believing, reaching, through darkness and difficulty, toward the light. Job 14:7. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Faith step. Plant some bulbs in an area you see every day. In the spring, let the flowers remind you that Jesus lives in you and that He is your hope.